Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Dreamer here. I do not have much time this morning because I got all the things I got to take care of, which includes one or two other videos maybe. So I'm just going to get right to it with the NCAA Women's Division I Basketball Tournament bracket, starting with the Albany, New York Regional. The first round, which will take place on March 22nd, will feature Louisville Cardinals taking on the Northeast Conference champions 16 seed Robert Morris University Colonials. Oh, before I forget, and before I go any further, a note. In the video I posted yesterday, I had mentioned Stony Brook as bypassed and shouldn't have been for the NCAA National Invitational Tournament. It's the Stony Brook Seawolves. I apologize. I found your name, that I did have it. I apologize it took me so long to get to it. And I hope Stony Brook can forgive me. Now back to the first round bracket for the women's tournament. We'll also see the number 8 seed University of Michigan Wolverines take on the number 9 seed Kansas State University Wildcats out of the Big 12 conference. So that's a Big 10 versus Big 12 matchup. Next, we have the 7 seed Rutgers University Scarlet Knights out of the Big 10 taking on the Mid-Atlantic Conference champions out of the East Division, the State University of New York at Buffalo Bulls, which is the number 10 seed. And our final first round game for the 22nd out of the Albany Regional will be the number 2 seed UConn at University of Connecticut Huskies, the American Athletic Conference champions, taking on the 15 seed Colonial Athletic Association champions, the Towson University Tigers. Now, the other matches in round 1 that will take place March 23rd will be the number 5 seed Gonzaga University Bulldogs of the West Coast Conference taking on the University of Arkansas at Little Rock Trojans. The Sun Belt Conference champions end up the number 12 seed out of the Albany Regional. And the next match, we'll see the number 4 seed Oregon State University Beavers of the Pac-12 take on the Mountain West Conference champions from the number 13 spot, Boise State University Broncos. Our other matches will feature the number 6 seed University of California Los Angeles Bruins out of the Pac-12 taking on the University of Tennessee Lady Volunteers out of the Southeastern Conference, who is the number 11 seed. The number 3 seed, the University of Maryland Terrapins, will take on the number 14 seed Big South Conference champions, Radford University Highlanders. For the Albany Regional, second round will take place on March 24th and 25th. Their Sweet 16 regional semifinals, March 29th and 30th, and their Elite 8 regional championship will be March 31 and April 1. On to the Chicago Regional, which has only 2 games out of 8 to play on March 22nd, and they will be the number 5 seed Marquette University Golden Eagles out of the Big East taking on the number 12 and Conference USA champions Rice University Owls. We'll also see Southeastern Conference champions number 4 seed Texas A&M University Aggies take on the number 13 seed Horizon League champions Wright State University Raiders. Now, the 6 remaining first-round games will be held on March 23rd, which will see the number 1 seed Atlantic Coast Conference champions University of Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the Mid-Eastern. Anybody else hear that just now? Guys, give me a second to investigate that. You might hear something, you might not. How did these fall off? Found out what that was, ladies and gentlemen. Bag of cough drops. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take on Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference champions number 16 seed Bethune-Cookman University Wildcats. Then we'll see the number 8 seed Central Michigan University Chippewas out of the Mid-Atlantic Conference West Division take on the Big Ten Conference's number 9 seed Michigan State University Spartans. Number 6 seed Big East Conference champions DePaul University Blue Demons will take on the number 11 seed Missouri Valley Conference champions Missouri State University Lady Bears. The number 3 seed Iowa State University Cyclones out of the Big 12 Conference will take on the Western Athletic Conference champions, the number 14 seed New Mexico State University Aggies. Number 7 West Coast Conference champions Brigham Young University Cougars will take on Southeastern Conference's 10 seed Auburn University Tigers. The number 2 seed, the Pac-12 Conference champions Stanford University Cardinal will take on the Big West Conference champions, the number 15 seed University of California Davis Aggies. The region's second round regional quarterfinals will take place on March 24th and 25th. The regional semifinals of the Sweet 16 will be March 29th and 30th. The Elite 8 and regional finals will take place March 31st and April 1st. The Greensboro, North Carolina bracket looks like this. Number 5 seeds Florida State University Seminoles out of the Atlantic Coast Conference will take on the number 12 seed Bucknell University Bison, the Patriot League champions. That should be a hell of a match. The number 4 seed University of South Carolina Gamecocks out of the Southeastern Conference will take on the number 13 seed and Ohio Valley Conference champions, the Belmont University Bruins. Also March 22nd, the third of 4 games will feature University of Missouri Tigers out of the Southeastern Conference taking on the 10 seed Drake University Bulldogs of the Missouri Valley Conference. The number 2 seed Big Ten Conference champions University of Iowa Hawkeyes will take on the 15 seed Mercer University Bears, champions of the Southern Conference, in a champions match. Yeah, that'll make my niece happy if Iowa wins. Okay, from March 23rd, Baylor University Lady Bears out of Big 12 Conference will take on... Big 12 champions will take on the Southland champions, number 16 seed Albany Christian University Wildcats. The number 8 seed University of California Berkeley Golden Bears out of the Pac-12 Conference will take on the Atlantic Coast Conference's number 9 University of North Carolina Tar Heels. The number 6 seed University of Kentucky Wildcats out of the Southeastern Conference will take on the number 11 seed Ivy League champions Princeton University Tigers. And our final match in this bracket will feature the 3 seed North Carolina State University Wolfpack out of the Atlantic Coast Conference taking on the American East Conference champions, number 14 University of Maine Black Bears. Regional quarterfinals will be held March 24 and 25. Sweet 16 regional semifinals will be March 29 and 30. Elite 8 regional finals will be March 31st and April 1st. And our final regional bracket will be the Portland, Oregon Regional, which on March 22nd will see number 1 seed Mississippi State University Bulldogs, champions of the Southeastern Conference, take on the Southwestern Athletic Conference champions, number 16 Southern University Lady Jaguars. Number 8 seed University of South Dakota Coyotes of the Summit League will take on number 9 Clemson University Tigers of the Atlantic Coast Conference. The number 5 seed Arizona State University Sun Devils out of the Pac-12 will take on the 12 seed University of Central Florida Knights out of the American Athletic Conference. The number 4 seed University of Miami out of Florida Hurricanes out of the Atlantic Coast Conference will take on the number 13 seed Atlantic Sun Conference champions Florida Gulf Coast University Eagles in a battle of Florida teams. The number 7 University of Texas at Austin Longhorns out of Big 12 Conference will take on the number 10 seed Indiana University Hoosiers of the Big 10 Conference. The number 2 seed Oregon Ducks out of the Pac-12 Conference will take on Portland State University Vikings, the Big Sky champions. On March 23, the final 2 games of the bracket will be played. That will be South Dakota State University Jackrabbits, Summit League champions, taking on the 11 seed Quinnipiac University Bobcats, the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference champions. And finally, in a battle of champions, the Atlantic Coast Conference 3 seed Syracuse University Orange will take on the 14 seed Fordham University Rams, champions of the Atlantic 10 Conference. Their regional quarterfinals will happen March 24th and 25th. Sweet 16 regional semifinals again on March 29th and March 30. The Elite 8 regional finals will also take place March 31 and April 1st. And then, the Final 4 advance to Tampa, Florida, where they will play. As on April 5th, the Greensboro, North Carolina champions will take on the Portland, Oregon regional champions And Chicago, Illinois regional champions will take on the Albany, New York regional champions. And then the bracket wraps up April 7th with the national title. For the NIT Women's, Round 1 will take place March 20th through 22nd. Right now, I do not have the names of the brackets nor the seeds. I'm not even going to say who's champion or which conference they're from. I'm just going to give you the matchups because that's all I have at the moment. And I need to get this done. So, before I lose all my voice, which as you can tell is starting to crack. And it's only because I think I'm catching a cold. So, without further ado, yeah, I know I said that wrong on purpose. It's further ado. University of Arkansas Razorbacks will face University of Houston Cougars. Troy University Trojans will take on University of Alabama at Birmingham Blazers. The Texas Christian University Lady Frogs will take on the Prairie View A&M University Lady Panthers. University of Texas at Arlington Mavericks will take on the Stephen F. Austin State University Lady Jacks. The University of Wisconsin Green Bay Phoenix will face the Kent State University Golden Flashes. And continuing on, we'll see the Butler University Bulldogs take on the Northeastern University Huskies. University of Minnesota Golden Gophers will take on the University of Northern Iowa Panthers. University of Cincinnati Bearcats will take on Youngstown State University Penguins. Second round matchups will be March 23rd through 26th. Third round, March 27th through 29th. Quarterfinals, March 30th and 31st. And then from there, that winner will move on to the Final Four. The second group will be West Virginia University Mountaineers versus Rider University Broncos. Villanova University Wildcats versus Old Dominion University Lady Monarchs. University of Toledo Rockets versus the Seton Hall University Pirates. Northwestern University Wildcats versus University of Dayton Flyers. The other half of the bracket will see the Ohio State University Buckeyes versus Morehead State University Eagles. Miami University of Ohio Redhawks versus Western Kentucky University Lady Toppers. The Middle Tennessee State University Blue Raiders will take on the Indiana University Purdue University of Indianapolis Jaguars, and the Ohio University Bobcats will take on the High Point University Panthers. The second, third, and quarterfinals round matches are the same dates around the rest of the brackets. So we're just going to dive in right now to the third set of brackets, matchups. University of New Mexico Lobos will take on the University of Denver Pioneers. Loyola Marymount University Lions versus University of Idaho Vandals. University of Arizona Wildcats will take on the Idaho State University Bengals, and the California State University Fresno Bulldogs will face the University of the Pacific Tigers. The other half of the third section will see the University of Wyoming Cowgirls take on the University of Northern Colorado Bears. Lamar University Lady Cardinals versus University of South Alabama Jaguars. St. Mary's College of California Gales taking on the University of Hawaii at Manoa Rainbow Wahine. And the final matchup of this bracket will see the California Baptist Lancers take on the Pepperdine University Waves. The fourth section will see the James Madison University Dukes take on North Carolina A&T State University Aggies. University of South Florida Bulls take on Stetson University Hatters. Something's wrong there. I think I've said that before. I'll have to double check that. Virginia Commonwealth University Rams will take on the University of North Carolina at Charlotte 49ers. Virginia Polytech Institute and State University Hokies will face the Furman University Paladins, and the Hartford University Crimson will take on the Drexel University Dragons. On the bottom half, continuing the bottom half of that bracket, my apologies, Georgetown University Hoyas will take on Sacred Heart University Pioneers. University of Pennsylvania Quakers versus American East University Eagles. No, American University Eagles. My mistake. And the final matchup will be the Providence College Friars taking on the University of Hartford Hawks. After we get through the second, third, and quarterfinals rounds, the finals, the final four will take place April 3rd and 4th. The championship game on April 6th. The teams that were in my top 32 for those women that got snubbed by the NIT and NCAA: Stony Brook University Seawolves and the University of Tennessee at Martin Skyhawks. In my opinion, should have been in, but weren't invited to either dance. Other teams include Campbell University Lady Camels, University of Georgia Lady Bulldogs, Duquesne University Dukes, College of the Holy Cross Crusaders, Georgia Institute Technology Yellow Jackets, Purdue University Boilermakers, Louisiana State University Lady Tigers, and the University of Utah Utes for some reason turned down their invites. I don't know what that was about. Other teams that got, I feel, sort of overlooked: Yale University Bulldogs, George Mason University Patriots, Boston University Terriers, and Wolford College Terriers. Any team that was 500 and below were not even gonna get a consideration because of a poor record. Those teams will hopefully do better next year. Some of them will, some of them won't. Anyways, those are your brackets for the women's NIT and the women's NCAA tournament. And I will be back tomorrow with the men's first round results and in the NCAA tournament. With the women's the women's NIT starts today, and the first round concludes on the 22nd. So I'll just have the four men's first four games, I guess. Yeah, I'll just have the NCAA men's first four. Until then, just dreamer, just keep on dreaming, because anything is possible.